the shades. Vegan, you first. What's up, Vegan? Fourth wall, what's up? What's going on? How's y'all day today? How's your day today, Vegan? Better than yesterday? That's what's up. You can't win them all, right? You chilling fourth wall? Fourth wall, you still off of work or? You still off work, bro? I just pulled up early to this workout session. Got a young kid I'm about to train. Oh, you had work today? That's what's up. Got a young kid I'm about to train. He playing ball. So we're gonna get him stronger, you know what I mean? Let me see. All right, perfect. Perfect. But yeah, I'm just chilling right here at the park, man, waiting for got like a half hour before I gotta run over there. What's going on, Doors? What's up, Doors? Commander JK Fee, what's up? Maximize, what's up, man? How you doing? You feel recharged? Yeah, if you take a break, if you take a break and charge your battery, man, you're definitely gonna be recharged for sure. Sketcher, what's going on, Sketcher? How you feeling? For sure. For sure, Doors. How you feeling, Doors? You good? I just pulled up to this local park. I got to get this young man stronger for basketball. So right now we're going to be working on core, upper body, etc. We've been working on his legs a lot, getting his legs stronger and things like that. He's getting stronger. He's playing better, better center of gravity and things like that. But we're going to get him some shoulders. That way when he's driving to the basket, he can take contact a little bit better and things like that. Maximize says, life been hitting you bad? Hey, Maximize, if you keep going, you're going to keep growing, bro. If you keep going, you're definitely going to keep growing. That's a fact. Sketcher says, I'm in my blanket. Burrito trying to stay grounded. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Listen, I always know that when you're close to your next level, it always gets harder. When you're close to your next level, it always gets a little harder. Oh, yeah. TPP, how you doing? How y'all feeling, man? What is the mood of the Grow Gang today? How y'all feeling? You guys feeling motivated? You feeling down? You feeling up? How you feeling? How y'all feeling, man? TPP, I see you. The Thunder sticker on Discord? The Thunder sticker is still there, bro. Up from yesterday, been fairly productive. Vegan. all you could do is turn the page, right? Turn the page and keep going, right? Feeling pretty mid. It's not good. It ain't so bad. I feel you, Maximize. I feel you. TPP says, when you're going to go to the gym day again? That's a good question, bro. Sometimes I do it at home. Sometimes I do it at the gym. That I can't even tell you, TPP, but stay tuned. Keep your notifications on, bro. Sometimes I just jump on the screen working out. You know what I'm saying? Real, right? Yeah. I mean, listen. There's always going to be something that pops up, right? But the reality is, we just got to stay focused on our goals. This is why the Grow Gang talks a lot about what is your why. When you find out what your why is, that's what's going to keep you grounded. That's what's going to keep you level, guys. What is your why? You know what I'm saying? It's easy to give up. That's for sure. Giving up is totally easy. But what's the point of giving up? We got to keep going. By the way, the shirt will be to the first recipient of the shirt. It'll be here tomorrow. Shipped it out yesterday. It'll be there tomorrow at your doorstep. But like, don't give up on your dreams. Just do it until you get it. Yeah, TPP, I agree with that. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a little drizzly out here today. You know what I'm saying? But what we going to do? Give up? Nah. We're going to keep going, baby. Got to keep going. I was about to drink coffee again and your video popped up. Doors, why are you drinking so much coffee? No, I'm only asking you that. Like, why are you drinking coffee at nighttime? I thought you would want to be like relaxing. I was watching that young football player that had a brain tumor and lost his career. Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's tough, Netch. You know, life is very fragile. Life is very fragile. Fourth wall is easy because a lot of people are giving up, bro. Fourth wall, you have to come out of your wall to see the other side, brother. There's a lot of people that feel like giving up, so I'm just a friendly reminder on the internet that you got to keep going so you can keep growing. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? TPP, we know you love cats, man. That we know you love cats. You just kept saying keep going no matter what. Hey, Netch, listen. What is the alternative? If you don't keep going, what's the other alternative? Anybody know? If you don't keep going, what's the other alternative? That's your cat? It was evening before hitting the gym. Okay, so Kunal, is it 12 p.m. or 12 a.m.? I'd be confused with your time. I'm sorry. So right now, what time is it where you live, Kunal? I know you said 12, but is that p.m. or a.m.? So it's daytime. Okay. So your time is that close to ours? Like you're only 3 hours behind us? Oh, midnight. If it's midnight, that's a.m. Doors. Like if it's 12 midnight, that's a.m. That's what had me confused. I'm like, there's no way we 3 hours behind from India, bro. There's no way. All right, a.m. Got it. All right, that makes sense. It was raining out. It's 25 degrees. It's raining over here, man. But the rain just stopped, actually. It's about to be a beautiful day. The rain just stopped. It's about to be beautiful. Every time I give up, the price gets higher to start back up. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know? That's why I think having accountability is healthy. Like if you're only accountable to yourself, it's very hard to stay positive and stay focused. If you're only accountable to yourself. So having accountability is healthy. You know what I'm saying? I think Nechi blocked all of us cool down. Now I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? Internet going in and out. Yeah, I think Nechi blocked all of us for the day. But it's all good though. You know, we understand. My record is 21 push-ups and I ain't gonna again, TPP. Doors. My day was pretty good. Got some work done earlier. Now part 2. You know what I'm saying? Now part 2. She definitely deserved a break. Anas Ahmad says, what is your opinion on David Goggins? Opinion as far as what? Like his method of training, or I don't really have like an overall opinion. I don't even know what he's saying. He's just talking. Like he's botting. He's malfunctioning. Hey Doors, try to give him a shorter sentence to give him a chance to come back first before you go like that many seconds. Like try to give him like 10 seconds, and then if he continues, give him longer, and so on and so forth. That way, you never know. He might change. You never know. Am I still lagging, TPP? Wally Wilson says, have you ever watched the YouTubers podcast called the Hodge Twins? I never watched their podcast, but I've heard of them before. But I never watched their podcast. His mindset, David got interesting thoughts. You're interested in my thoughts on his mindset? I think David Goggins, they do clips and stuff too. Got you. What's up, Alabama? I think David Goggins, you can learn a lot from him in terms of willpower. I think you can learn a lot from the willpower perspective, how to work hard, how to stay hard, right? But I also think that for me, nothing against him, but for me, I like to have a little more balance. I don't want to be all gas, no brakes all the time. I think balance is important. I think a little nuance is better for me. So that's my take on it. You can learn, you can get motivated and all that. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys hear me? Because that might be TPP's situation. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. TPP might be having some internet issues, unless it's me. Sonata, what's up, Sonata? Wally can hear me, Doors can hear me. So TPP, it might be you, bro, because everybody else is good. I have 5G too, TP. You think you're the only one with 5G, bro? I am glitchy and bad picture. Yeah, I'm not home. I'm on the road, so it might be bad. I'm lagging. Okay. Let me see if I it says I'm on 5G too, but you know, I just unplugged it from the car, so let's see if it helps. I'm lagging. Okay, is it getting better or is it the same? Name change. What up? Stretch says David Goggins in his book says he doesn't want people to run 1,000 miles like he does. His point is humans can do so much more than what we think. He wants people to push themselves. I agree with that, Stretch H2O. I agree with that 100%. I think I think when it comes to what he's saying, I think I didn't read his book, so I only go by what I see him talk about. You understand? That's why when people say, "What is your thoughts on a certain person?" I don't like to be objective because I don't know enough about them to give you my perspective. I haven't studied them like some of you guys have, you know? So I'm always going to give you the balanced perspective. That's just me. That's just how I rock. Name change. I see you. I'm getting better. Good. We forget about resting so much. Yeah, like if you don't rest, if you don't charge the battery, I mean, like you're going to have a dead battery. Same thing with your car, same thing with your phone, every piece of technology. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't maintenance the body, if you don't rest the body, you're just gonna have a body. That's it. You know? TPP, if I tell you what phone I have, are you gonna buy me a new one, bro? You're working on your core? Good. The kid that I'm about to train, we're gonna do some upper body and core too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, TPP, you funny, man. But yeah, I don't know enough about some of the people to give you my take. Now, don't get me wrong. I could tell you, you know, some of their talking points. Before David Goggins, before I knew who David Goggins was, I would hear some of his talking points. And you know, people. That's the thing about the gym. Well, that's the thing about the internet. The thing about the internet is they're gonna give you clips and bits and pieces, so you don't really know fully about the person. You just get a clip. And I hate for people to assume who I am based off of one clip. So I try not to assume who somebody else is based off of one or two clips. I think it's kind of ignorant to make an assumption about somebody if you only seen one or two clips on them. I think it's kind of like, it's a little ignorant. Did you get flood warnings? I don't know if I got flood warnings. I'm not sure I got flood warnings, to be honest. Rest day from the gym. That's what's up. Fourth wall says I'm still doing some speed rope. Hey, keep going, bro. I need more get up and go, but some people that are go, 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 like sometimes, like what's the end game of go when you just live your life always on the go, go? Wally Wilson, great point. I think there's a balance. I think when it's time to get up and go, you got to do it. You got to set a plan. If you don't set a plan, you're not going to have anything to work off of. If you don't set a plan, you're not going to have anything keeping you accountable, you know? And sometimes, like, some of my clients will tell me this, like, they'll be like, I know I'm supposed to be working out, but I don't have the get up and go, or I don't have the desire to do it. So where I come in is I keep them accountable. I keep them focused on what they're supposed to be doing. And guess what? I'm gonna show up. Once we make the schedule for what time we're having our sessions, I'm gonna be there. So you got to be there. That's your money. You know, people. That's another thing too. Like paid accountability respect your money. I'm 35, bro. How old are you? Well, only if you're over 18 you can say that. But you get what I'm saying? No accountability. If you don't have accountability, it's going to be a little difficult. And support as well. That's another thing too. Like social support, family, relationally, they all got to know. TPP, you're 20. That's what's up. It's like keep running without knowing when to stop. For sure. For sure. Really, it comes down to your goal, and also you keep your goals to yourself. Sure. If you're self-motivated, fourth wall, you keep your goals to yourself. But if you need accountability, you got to tell somebody that's going to help keep you accountable. But yeah, for the most part, I don't tell people what I'm doing, so that it's not like a expectation from someone else. I try to set my own goals so that I'm accountable to me. And then I also tell people that kind of understand. Wally Wilson says, right, it makes sense, got to have a goal. Yes, we talk a lot here about what is your why. What is your why? When you find out your why is why you do what you do every day. So if you don't have a why, it's very tough to stick to your goals, guys. It's very tough to stick to your goals without a why. You know? It's very tough. But I get why people don't do it, because if they don't have, some people don't want to be accountable. I get it. You know? Once you tell someone your goal, you're more inclined to accomplish it. True, Netch. Yes and no. If you tell the right people your goals, you're more inclined to accomplish it. If you tell a hater, they're just going to point out every shortcoming that you have from not reaching your goal. I always give a little nuance, guys. That's me. TPP said W Wood. You know what I'm saying? So telling the right people. We talk about here health, healthy relationships, right? Healthy accountability, etc., etc. It's about having the healthy version of all these things. Anybody can get a relationship, anybody can get accountability, but you want healthy accountability. You understand what I'm saying? Netchie, you're a fool, man. I ain't fooling with you, Netchie. I'm not fooling with you, man. So I got my equipment. In the back. I got a wagon that I'm going to retract, and I'm going to get my equipment, put it in my carry-on, and I'm going to roll under this little area right here so I can have a good session. How would you navigate unhealthy family units? Netchie, would you say as an adult or as a kid? The kid part's a little complicated, but as an adult, I think that's a good conversation. How to navigate unhealthy family units. If you guys want to have that conversation, we can have it a little bit later on. I know exactly what you mean, because when you tell people my goal plan, that gives me an expectation. There you go. You shut down. There you go. That is the issue. When you tell people your goals, it becomes more of a obligation rather than an enjoyment, because your focus is on pleasing that person. So if you don't do it, you start feeling pressure, you start feeling a certain type of way. Okay, TPP, take it easy, man. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to jump on this session. If you guys want to have this conversation, We can have it in Discord if you want to have this conversation. We'll have it in Discord. My client just showed up. We about to get it in. So I see y'all on the next one. Discord, let me know if y'all want to have this conversation. Let's go. Let's grow. Love y'all.